Oh, well, I'll be damned. Cool. Oh, cool. Interesting. All right. Anyways, hello everybody. We're back at it again. Wonderful. All right, we are back at it again with some more MSQ grind and first reaction to the MSQ. We just recently got to Stormblood, so we will continue on with that main storyline. And let me get us some music to set the day with. There we go. I think that should be good enough for the music. All right. Let's go. Mm. Whew. Moving on. All right. This is fun. Didn't so glad to be here with you guys. Yeah, I started a little bit early because I tried to get YouTube up and going, live streaming to YouTube. Unfortunately, something happened and I told it, hey, I want to start live streaming on YouTube before, and it said, oh, you have to wait 24 hours before you can stream it. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Well, then I tried to do it again and it said I have to go through the verify your phone number and all that jazz, and then go through that again. So hopefully by tomorrow, I will also be live streaming to YouTube. All right, here we go. Now we're in. Yeah, I just picked up the Rogue class. I mean, I'm not going to be using it for quite a while, but I just picked it up because I've actually been having a... Yeah. I've actually been having a lot of fun with Samurai. Been having a lot of fun with Samurai, and actually got pretty decent at it. Oh gosh. Hey. That's funny. There we go. Alright. So let's switch back to our main class, which is Gunbreaker. Here we go. Switch back to our Gunbreaker. Beautiful, isn't he? And let's continue on with the storyline. Alright. Alagana. So we're continuing on with the MSQ, the main story quest line, and we shall hopefully be completing a good amount of quests today. How is everyone doing today, huh? Y'all doing well? Oh yeah, that's right. I can't walk yet. I can't fly, I mean. Drives me insane when you can't fly. But unfortunately, that's what happens with this game, is you have to find ether currents. You have to find them all and do, I think, typically like 5 quests, and then you can fly. Oh, it makes things a lot easier, but I didn't do that yet. So right now we're just dealing with walking. Well, riding our new dragon. Yeah, I know y'all angry. Yeah, today was pretty good. I got home around 2:30, I would say. So it was a pretty productive day. Actually got out on time for once. And lately it's been really stressful because apparently people think that with COVID going on that they can be like, oh yeah, I want a couple days off. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to call in sick, which at my job, when you call in sick, unfortunately, they have to be out, even if it's just like a cold or something. Like if it's something small, even like an upset stomach, you gotta get tested. Which when you get tested, that alone takes about 4 days. So they already have a vacation, a 4-day vacation when they call in one sick day. And a lot of people are abusing this, like ridiculously abusing it. And going, you know what? I can get a free paid 3-day vacation. I'll take it gladly. And people like me that if I take it, I'm gonna get in trouble. But yet, teenagers can do all they want. It is what it is, though. I got a good amount of overtime from it, so that's always good. I'll always gladly take up overtime at work. Money is money, especially if I want to put money into this stream, such as a new camera I bought recently, the ring light behind the camera, and if I have. The more money I can have, the more money I can put into stream to make it more quality of life improvements and entertainment for you guys. I'm really happy to do this. Hang out with all y'all and just have a good time. Read some main storylines, get to know more of the story, and you guys get to see my reactions to it. So far, I'm very much enjoying this game. I mean, this is probably the longest I've ever dedicated to a game. Alright. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in his stead, but so be it. It's all in the sack over yonder. They're bleeding heavy, mine, so be careful when you pick them up. Over here. Interesting. Alright, what? Do I just head back? Yeah, I think I just head back at this point. Yep, so let's just teleport. Make life easy on us. All right, let's turn in these couple quests. Ah, the new phase. You have my leftovers? All right, interesting. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand. In case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes got good deposits. Ta'en hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarryman, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the settlers. What trade with the resistance? Oh, so they help the resistance also. It's a living and a way of fighting back besides. Our way of splitting in the Galarian eye for putting our father in an Imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway providence 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive, though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. What do we do what we can, though we know it's not enough. I think you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. I suppose I just want you to know is all. That we know why you're here. And that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. Aw. That's nice. Alright, now where's his lat? Walk directly past them. You've been gone a while. What brings you back? The things you send me for. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they've made it known I'm not to be helped. A dead man's good for one lesson, whereas a live one. You're with the Resistance, right? I suppose there's no reason not to tell you that. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time. And so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. And then I got the good fortune to run into Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it made a difference if I fought back. I knew what the lot of them were about the moment the Centurions laid eyes on me. Didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others. And by that time, I limped back to the hut. It was too late for my father. Too late for me, too. And many others, I imagine. Help them, too, if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you. But beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Hey! Oh, we got the secondary AoE. Oh, I'm so glad. Oh! It's a OGCD. Ooh. That's good to know. That's the same. Well, I could get it for my, Actually, no. This doesn't really help any of my classes. Oh well, I'll probably just pick up the Heaven's Eye materia. Ah, there you are. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they've got. How's Lies getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. Mm-hmm. Oh, nope. Don't want you there. Get off. Get out of my swamp. Cool. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the Black Wolf's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. That's not fair. Yeah, come on. Huh. And who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends? Dying to help us poor unfortunate souls? Trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels? Leave, all of you. But before you bring a cohort down to us all. Ow. You, don't you dare speak like you are one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lies. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. Wow. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left them behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamihigo. Let's go and find the other person. Ah, that's better. Propping my leg up. I had to prop my leg up because a couple months ago I went through 12 weeks of physical therapy for tendinitis in both my knees. And with these past couple of weeks being so rough on my work with the shortage of staff, my knee's been hurt, very badly acting up. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Yep, unfortunately, that it was a mixture of two tendinitis in both my knees, and I also have an extra disc in my spine, which is actually fusing with the one above it. So I also have back problems. So, yeah, not fun, but I'm doing a lot better though. 12 weeks definitely helped, but these last 3 weeks at work being short-staffed just killed me. How are you doing today, Panda? I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, it just made them angrier. I haven't lived, though, like they have. I can't claim to know the struggle like they do either. I ran too. But if I hadn't, I'd never met Meiku or the rest of you. We might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So I don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Good. Oh yeah, I'm so glad. My grass was getting so dry and starting to die from no rain. I'm glad with rain here also. Ooh, they need help. I don't like the sound of that one bit. Yeah. Me personally, I love the rain. There's just something calming about it. Like, I've actually went out on my back porch sat there in downpour rain with a beer and a cigar and just relaxed. It was the best time ever on one of my days off. You there, take a deep breath and tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. Yeah, I don't know that word. And we were taking it to the Imperials when the bad guys attacked. Let's go with that, shall we? They took my brother. Ruins to the south of here. Okay. And we're gonna have to go and save him, is my assumption. I don't like him. You're right. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for that word. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Let's see. 255 gear, that's actually not bad. Only issue is my dancer already has 255 gear because it comes with it. My astrologist isn't level 60 yet. And I don't have a caster DPS. Or is it worth it just to get the materia and just sell it? What's the best idea, Panda? Is it worth it to get to get the materia and sell it? Okay. That's what I'm thinking too. Be prepared for a fight. Always am. Hey, let's see where we gotta go. Okay, we gotta go down there. Cool. And one of the perks of auto run. This actually looks like a Yu-Gi-Oh monster. It's actually a I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh back in the day. There was this like theme of cards that was like Loki, Ragnarok, Odin, Thor. It was a whole set around that, and they were called AEIRS or something like that. Well, that's what they were called, and terrible cards, but they were cool because you could play with Loki, Odin, and Thor in Yu-Gi-Oh. Though these just remind me of it because there's actually a Yu-Gi-Oh card that looks pretty similar. I just found that funny. But recently, the main game I've been playing is Magic the Gathering in trading card games. Like trying to attack me. What is what? Do you play any D&D, Panda? Dungeons and Dragons? Back off. Dude, hold on. Doesn't this thing look like a Kenku? This. It looks like a Kenku to me. That's the first thing I thought of. I'm like, oh, they don't talk. I love D&D. I haven't played it in so long. I had a dedicated Saturday group of a month ago, I think. And it fell through because our DM got a promotion and he has to go to training for 3 months out of state. So he's gone. Then everyone else were like kind of newbie players, and I was the only one possibility of dungeon mastering. But between work being so stressed and just life how it is, the group kind of just fell apart because the other two just fell off the face of the earth. And I'm like, okay, well, let's meet up and play, even if we have 3 people. I would be the 4th. Like, oh yeah, we'll meet up. Nothing. Ghosted me, and that was the end of it. I'm like, welp. That was very unfortunate. So right now, I'm currently campaignless, right? No, it's funny. My, back when I, played D&D, like, all the time, I used to work at a trading card shop. I was the only one in the store, so I pretty much had full reign over everything. Well, at the time, this was like maybe 2-3 years ago. 3 to 4, I think. And at the time, with me being the only one there, I got a call from random guy. He's like, hey, what are your hours? I'm like, all right, so these are the hours of the store. He's like, hey, is it all right if I bring a group of friends and we play D&D there? And since I'm the shopkeep, I'm like, yeah, sure, bring them in. So they get there, and normally they only had about maybe 2-3 hours to play because I had to close up shop because that was our time to close. And so they played till normal time. I closed, they left, and we actually got their contact information of the DM for to contact him and know, so he can tell me when he was on the way, if they're playing, and so I can keep tables for them. Well, so I started to contacting him, and we actually hung out a couple times, and finally he asked one day, he's like, hey, we're down a player because the one player hated the couple homebrew items that weren't really good but were just fun. Like the one archer had a bow, and it had a 19 critical hit. So if you rolled a natural 19, it hit. But the issue is, every time you hit, the bow would react to every shot with a sound. So, like, for instance, he had it, let's say the ranger hit a natural 20. The DM would say, as the arrow leaves, you hear the arrow go, psh, fly through the air, and from your bow, in a loud 10-foot loud noise that could be heard 10 feet around you, you hear a voice go, bullseye! So the whole bow pretty much said, nah, you're not stealthy. And it was so funny because the DM just randomly would just yell out, and when he rolled a natural 1, we were really close, so we were like insulting each other. We were close friends, so he would, every time the ranger rolled a natural 1, the DM would just cuss at him. Just dead face look at him and call him a cuss word and have the arrow hit him back. For like 1 damage. It wasn't a big deal. It was just like, ow. But it was so funny. So I joined and played a warlock. Pact of the Chain. And Pact of Chain, you get a familiar, and you can have him commanded to do, like, be your eyes and ears. You can send messages, talk through them. Well, my DM, because I knew we were going into a mass war area. So, like, 3 kingdoms were going to war. Because I knew that, what I decided is, you know what? What is the one thing in war that you always need? Communication. So, as a warlock, I took scrying, message, sending, and I was the great old one. So I got a lot of those already for being a great old one warlock. Well, so My DM proceeded later on in the campaign. The whole time I was just like, oh, we need to send a message? I got it. Instant. Probably shaved off like 2 months worth of sessions just from my shenanigans. Well, of course, me being me, I played as if you know Princess and the Frog, Dr. Facilier, the voodoo doctor. I played as him. So I played as him, and my whole thing was utility. And so I was the walking radio. I was a walking human radio. So it came in very handy. But then my DM proceeded to have other like skill checks like that. And he planned it so we were supposed to go find this group. The king that we previously met is currently invading or planning on it, and he was in the process of coming to the kingdom. So I'm like, all right, we met him before, right? Yeah, you've met him. I'm like, we have his son in custody, right? My DM's like, yes, what are you doing? And I tell him, okay, so in the scrying spell, if you have a piece of their property, like something of theirs, you get a huge boost. And I'm like, does it count that we have the king's son? We have the prince. And you even said that the king thinks of his son like an object, not a person. My DM couldn't argue with my standpoint. So I found out where the king was. That was a good game. And because of that, I was just... Can I jump? They're actually bad people. I should be able to jump over here. Yeah, it looks like there's no enemies over here. Cool. Here. Jen. Yeah. So that happened, and then later on, the story of the world goes is that the planes of existence were colliding. So in D&D world, there was actually a plane of existence coming in, and it was Texas. So, and it wasn't normal Texas, it was like cowboy Texas. So there were human cowboys with guns coming over and like showing off their guns. So gunpowder was accessible in the world. Well, the planes of existence were being held together by a Draco Lich. So once we hit like level 15, 16, and this was like 4 or 5 month campaign. Once we hit level 15, 16, we knew that the game was coming to an end because we were at the war. So my DM proceeded to say, you know what? We're at the end of the game. Everyone make level 20 character. Since we've been playing since level 1, it wasn't like, hey, make a random level 20 character. No, we knew what we were playing, and it was only like a 4 or 5 level jump. So it was more fun that way. Well, what happened was I asked my DM, I'm like, hey, could I become a lich? And in D&D, there's not a playable lich race. Well, I asked him, and he's like, well, and he told me the conditions. You have to sacrifice one of your friends, you have to become a lich. And I'm like, all right. Well, previously, I got not the smartest idea, was a deck of many things. If you know what that magical item does. You've heard of the deck of many things, right, Panda? Yep. Uh-huh. So, earlier, I pulled a card and got the level 4 fighter to join you. I'm like, alright, we're like level 6, so it's fine. It's not a big deal. Well, I became good friends with him because he was my squire, pretty much. Well, sure enough, I asked my DM, I'm like, my squire, can I sacrifice him? My DM's like, you've been together about 9 levels and you've gotten real close. Yeah, you absolutely can. So I'm like, awesome. So sacrifice him, become a lich, and storyline with actual words.
Worse, skulls.
What?
You there, halt!
Hey, Spoonie.
You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Tributum. That's how you say it.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, no, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Yep, I agree. I totally agree.
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fifth? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labour. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I'll bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
How could she have heard? Huh. Hold on. Bard, Machinist, Black Mage, Summoner, or Materia. Probably just Materia at this point. So, Panda, you happy that school's over? Scholar. Oh, you can actually get rid. Oh, cool. We can teleport there. Yeah. Well, when I got out of college, I was so glad to be home. Like, didn't go back, worked. It was so much better. I couldn't handle it. College was long time ago. I think like, gosh, what am I, 24, right? Is your, yeah, 24. Had to think about that for a moment. Yeah, so back in 2015, I believe. Yeah, like, because I was class of 2015 in high school and immediately just went to college that same year. So yeah, so it had to been probably about 4 or 5 years since college. Gosh, it's been that long. Holy crap. Oh. Time flies. But got out of college, and now I'm currently have a decent paying job, married, own my own house, so who says you need college? Ooh, $32. Phasmophobia. By Phasmophobia. Or the Ghost Hunters Corporation game. Those are really good. My man. Got it. Yeah, there's Ghost Hunters Corporation. I saw a YouTuber play it. He plays a lot of Phasmophobia. He's like level 5,000 something. Well, he played the other Ghost Hunters Corporation game, and it seems really good. It's similar. Ghost hunting, obviously, like the name entails. Let's see. There's also a Civilization. You could buy the new Civilization. If you like that game. Oh, there she is. And freaking Patrick. Nice. I think I only have 5. I haven't bought any of the new one yet. I've been meaning to, but this game kind of took over my life. Spoonie. Listen, if you donate, I can actually put a notification up for you. Oh, back to the. I don't know who I would call Bay in this game at the moment. Like, Minfilia was my favorite, and then she kind of became God. So it's true. True. Yeah, but that's everyone's. Let's be honest. Name me one person that doesn't like her. You can't, because she is a cat girl. And mwah. Good soup. But yeah, well, remind me, which one was that? Or Breda. Like, I know the name, but I'm having trouble picturing her in my mind. Up here. She is. She is definitely the fan favorite. Okay, so right now they're just fighting about the skulls at the. She died. She was tall. Oh, her. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I agree. I'll just get the materia and sell it on freaking the market. Probably won't get anything for it, but I mean, anything will do. Oh. Holy crap. Wait, I have the XP earring. That's dumb. No. Well, yeah, it does matter because I have the XP earring. But more materia. I love those earrings. More XP? I'll gladly take that. Okay, so they're just going through the next preparation mission and all that jazz. Okay. Nothing too crucial to the story. Yeah, I'm gonna read a lot of the Bay is that $1 million $1 million. Meanwhile, in the royal palace, they're actually. There's no sound with this cutscene. Usually, when there's a cutscene with these, there's sound behind it. Oh, there's not like of narrator, but there is actually stuff. I'm assuming that's going to be a dungeon later in the game. Probably a good assumption. Other griffin. That's an interesting contraption he has. I don't understand how it works at the moment.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges. Save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total. Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insert.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Yeah, that's a dude.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
Uh-oh.
My lord,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes. Why, when confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, and one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
A close
you,
up on the
My
lips.
lord.
Like, why was there a close up on his lips? Out of everything. Nope, nope, nope. Thank you. Yeah, just get materia. I got the XP here. True. Very true. Turning the YouTube music back down real quick. Let's continue it. Okay. Okay, so we're just giving them question the people. So probably let's get this one up here first. Well, currently my wife and I are on episode 290 of One Piece. We've been working on that. We watched all of Overlord season 1 and 2 in like 2 days, all of it. Trying to think what else we watched recently. What have you been watching, Panda? See, I keep hearing good things about that anime. Is it actually worth it, or is it like the Attack on Titan? Oh my gosh, overhyped. There's actually one on Netflix. I forget what it is, but it's a battle royale or like one-on-one battles of different gods. Well, what was the name of that? It's on Netflix. If you have Netflix, I'm pretty sure you've seen it. Like, it's weird because it's not exactly animated. Like actual animes, it's more like more comic book-esque. Ah, gosh, that's gonna bother me. Hold on, I'm gonna have to look it up. This is driving me insane. All right, Netflix. Really, thank you. I thought I had Netflix already signed in. Oops, I must have logged out. All right. Search up. It was Record of Ragnarok. Yeah, Record of Ragnarok. From the looks of it, it's a bunch of gods, like from Buddhist gods, Norse gods, even I think Jesus is in it, actually Jesus. And they fight each other. And it actually seems pretty good. I just don't know how I feel about the art style, because it looks more like a animated comic book. Like, it looks like the comic book squares where the people are just still, their mouths move, but it's not like actual moving. It reminds me of like a manga or a comic book. Not sure how I feel about it. Oh, she has a MSQ also. Probably just not even important story. Terra Melder. Oh. So this is how you do materia. What's the highest level materia you can get? Isn't it like materia 10 or something? I mean, kind of tempted just to throw on the critical hit. Well, what? That only gives me plus 24 critical hit. Plus, once I hit level 70, I'll probably get rid of these augmented glaives. I mean, the 270 gear from the Poetics seems really good. Seems like they have really good stats. Don't know how I feel about that, though. How many Poetics do I have? Only 107. Honestly, I'm kind of tempted on before stream or off stream or with you guys if you guys want to farm some Poetics. So we can get some decent gear. Because I know my Samurai is level... Is it level 50 or 60? Okay, it's level 50. That actually does need... But, yeah, I know that, seems like the Poetic is gear that lasts you. Because right now I'm, what, level 62? And quest items only give you 255. So realistically, you have 260, 265, 270, and then 275. 4, I guess, tiers away is the 275 gear, which I'm assuming that's probably close to level 70. Actually, that may not be such a bad idea. Just farm Poetics for a while. Huh. Just don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I do have a level 50 astrologist, so I can just keep doing the Praetorium. Once you hit level 80, it gets... Yeah, true. Once you hit level 80. Although, wouldn't it help if I'm, like, over item leveled in MSQ? Wouldn't that help if I'm over item leveled? Because then I could kill things easier with... I don't know. I mean, I don't really know what else you use Poetics for besides that gear specifically. Ah. Right. Okay, so these are the ones. Okay. Yeah, but it still scales you. True. Actually, you're right. Yeah, maybe it's just best just to focus on the MSQ and get up to, and just continue on until I hit level 8. Because at that point, if I'm farming an entire set of gear, it may actually hurt the overall progress than it does help. Because if I'm focusing on the Praetorium, what takes probably a good like 20-30 minutes, I would say, just to get through. At least I think. I haven't done Praetorium in a while, but it takes a while to get through, and that's time I could be doing MSQs. I don't know. I might do some here, some there. Just switch between the two. Got stopped by a fight. Let's see. Gotta be up here. Yep. Oh. Alright, so what? We got one more recruit over here. And then we also got all the other MSQ. 3 MSQ. 1. Oh, hey. We also got this. Herbs. Which we need to find 4 of. Oh, lovely. There's a gathering and talking. Yay. Yeah, so back to back to the D&D story. Well, so we got the deck of many things and I became a lich. So I became a lich and we were fighting a Draco lich and a regular lich, someone else. So I'm like, hey, DM, because we're getting up to like level 20 and we're getting to the end game, may I become a lich? All the prerequisites worked, and he's like, yeah, sure, go ahead. Okay, so I just took the lich stat block, threw it on my character, kept my stats kind of like human ass, but all the spells and everything just went, dropped it on, and took the skills. And I told my DM, and he's like, yeah, just do that, it's fine, it's end game. You guys are gonna be, it's gonna be difficult, but you guys are most likely gonna win. All right, cool. Well, sure enough, we had the deck of many things. We had the Draco Lich's phylactery with me. I had it in my bag of holding. So we had his phylactery already, and then the other lich that we were trying to face and kill, we also had his phylactery. Because we got it in a weird trade / steal. So we got his phylactery and the Draco Lich's phylactery. I'm like, all right. The cleric used their like 1 to 18% chance of calling on their gods for answers, and found out how you get rid of a lich is by a ritual that summons a bunch of demons and you have to destroy the phylactery. Well, I'm like, all right, you know what? We're at endgame. Let's pull from a deck of many things. One guy, he lost. I think he lost all of his magical items. Well, he was a monk and he played the hey, my fists are the only weapons I need. So he had like no magical items. Except maybe like a headband of intellect or some crap. So he got that. Our other party member got something dumb like a rare magical item. Well, I got the wish. Rolled a d4. Rolled a 4. -1. I got 3 wishes. And my DM just goes, okay. And me being the very creative person, I go, okay, I want to do 3 things. 1, I want all the planes of existence to be stable forever. So it happens. Planes are stable, no more worrying about colliding. I'm like, all right. 2nd, we don't need a Draco Lich keeping the planes of existence together. We don't need him, because I just did it. So I hold up the phylactery, the Draco Lich, and go, I wish for the Draco Lich's powers, all of them, while maintaining control of my humanity and my own along with my own sense of self, and I do not lose control. My team's like, all right, yeah, you're a double lich. And I go, all right, pull out the other phylactery, and I'm like, my 3rd wish is, I wish this guy's power to be my own. And my team's just like, don't become Voldemort. I'm like, I'm becoming Voldemort. So I then become pretty much a Voldemort. And a worse version, because my phylacteries are with me and I had them on hand. And my DM's just like, okay, well, That's it. Have fun. and my other party members are like, what do you mean have fun? And I talked to my DM before this, and I was never really a friend to them. It was more like, these guys are helping me do what I need to do, so I'll stick with them. So my DM proceeded to get up, walk to my seat, and my DM let me sit in his seat, and they had to fight me. Well, they already had like level 20 awesome godlike gear. So they're like, oh yeah, we got it. Well, it was a complete shock to them because the whole game I'm like, oh yeah, I'm helping, I'm the radio. And I just go, nope, actually, I was just using you. Thank you. I'm now Voldemort. I'm gonna kill you now. And we had to cut it in the middle because it was getting to be really late. So my DM said that both parties were, how we ended the campaign was I, as Dr. Facilier, and the party that was facing me, we came to a standstill. No side was advancing, and both sides were slowly losing their energy at the same speed, which made sense. And I'm like, all right. And my DM goes, so what happens is, you, Facilier, my character, you have access to portals, right? You go off and go through a portal, make your own portal, and to get away. Well, the one guy, the tiefling in our group, he was a horizon walker. So he had the power to figure out portals, figure out where they opened and how to open them. So for the next, like, I don't know, many years, he's been chasing me through the portals I make to every single timeline, to every single universe. So he's just following me, trying to kill me. And so the way, that's how the story ended, was all of us were pretty much gave up on fighting because it got too late, and we all went like, oh hey, I got away, guys following me. The cleric stayed in that land to heal it and bring over and try and create an army to fight me. So they were all in cahoots, and I was just like, ha ha ha, ha, I got power. So I left, which then spawned a second campaign on top of it. And that campaign was post-apocalyptic. My Facilier character destroyed the world and killed all the gods. So there was no holy magic. There was no holy magic unless it was the only way a cleric actually got healing spells is if people devoted themselves to him specifically. Not a god. Like, the cleric didn't devote himself to a god. His followers devoted themselves to the person, the cleric, and that's how they got their holy power. So it was really cool how he had it, because I asked him, like, how does healing magic work? And he told me, I'm like, ooh, that's good. So we then play that campaign, and this game, I play an alchemist. And my whole thing is something wiped out humanity. Was it disease? Was it something else? I want to find out. So we go through, blah, 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 get through the story. And then we come in contact with Dr. Facilier again later on in the story. We come in contact with him, and I didn't even know this was going to happen. My DM just looks at me and just goes, what do you say to them, Dr. Facilier? And immediately, I shit-eating grin, and I'm like, oh, I've been thinking of this. And he knew I was, 'cause that's just how I am. And so pretty much we role played that all of them made a deal with Facilier to get out of pretty much jail. An extra planar jail. And they asked for the help from Facilier because he just portaled in and just went, oh, what are you guys doing here? Where am I? Because he's just hopping all over the place. So he appears, makes a deal with them, and then as soon as he sees the portal open of the guy chasing him, he's like, all right, bye. Steps through a new portal, and then this tiefling who got his wings, his devil wings, just comes out, both rapiers drawn, and of course he was with us. He played in the second campaign. And he just goes, where the fuck did he go? And the party's just like, what do you mean? Because the deal was that they forgot all instances of him. So of course, he found the portal, went through, blah, blah, blah. So that happened, and then which spawned a third campaign. And that one was, the world was starting to become kind of normal, kind of not. It was coming back from post-apocalyptic, and it was pretty much becoming the new golden age. Well, sure enough, I think the character I played was a... Oh, gosh, what was it? Oh, I played 2 characters. Because I love multi-classing. Well, I played 2 characters. I played a rogue, and I played an archer. The thing was, the archer, the ranger, Beastmaster, I was a goblin, and my pet, I guess, was a direwolf. Because it makes sense. And I'm like, all right, well, I took the mounted combatant feat, I took the saddle that never lets me fall off, and I was a ranger, dual wielding sword, riding in the battle, just cutting, just stabbing stuff while my direwolf is just eating people. It was fun. My Kenku, because I didn't want to play as 2 characters, I made a Kenku monk that never talked. I use that to my advantage. So I created a Kenku monk that never talked, and he just followed. He followed the ranger because they were orphans together. I just... Bleh. Dumb story. So we go through and proceed to... we got a new person, completely new to D&D and the group. Well, later on... my DM, again, sprung on Facilier on us, again, without me knowing, and I was like, okay, cool, I figured, it makes sense, we're doing this, it's happening, and he did last time, he's gonna do it again. Sure enough, yeah, he brought him back. I was happy, but second time was sloppy seconds. So, anyways, well, apparently, the new guy had a magical item that would completely shut down portals and erase any trace of them completely. But you had to be inside the portal to do it. And he goes, hey, Facilier, here you go. Just gives it to him. And I'm like, oh no. And again, Tiefling from the original campaign, the one that hates me, just got up and said, you motherfucker, and just starts yelling at him. He's mad. And he tells him what happened, and then you guys like, oh. And my DM's like, nope, can't, no takesy backsies. So Facilier is now off. Untrackable. uncatchable, just doing his own little thing. And that's how the entire group ended. And then DM got into a big depression and cut himself off, and then just... He's alright, he's just antisocial. Group fell apart. And this was back in like 4 or 5 years ago, also, like college time. And that was my best group and campaign I've ever played in. Because my one action caused 2 other campaigns to spawn off of that one. I'll fight. The Empire poses too great a threat. Can but carry on for those we have lost, for those yet save. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll frank. This isn't my fight. I will do what I must. Now, question. Do these choices actually matter in the story of the campaign, or is it just what do you think? Like, is it like a choose your own adventure? If I say I'll fight, it poses too great a threat, will that change the story? Or is it just whatever? Do you know, Panda, by any chance? Oh, that's it? Okay. Oh, this whole time I've been going the like not my job type feel, so I think I'll go with that. I see. While it pains me to hear you speak thus, I'm grateful for your candor. There was a time when you would have kept such thoughts to yourself. Interesting. We should go. Alright. Moving on. Might I persuade you to join us? Should you wish to give your decision further consideration, Castrum Oriens would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I am sure I can convince her to wait a little longer. Alright. Speak with Alfie. Alright. Best part about controller. Spin jumps without speed, without walk problems. Go the same speed and still spin. Oh yeah, I totally forgot. All right. Let's sell this. What's the prices on? Sure. Go 1 cent cheaper. Same price. Yeah, just about. Cent cheaper. That's only a... Okay, so it seems like most of them are going for about this price. Cheap, but... Guardian Steel. Nope, not even worth it. Alright. Yeah, that should be okay for now. Just get those on the market. And then... Oh, cool! Wow. 72,000. I'll be damned. Sweet. Nice job. Alright. That's awesome. That's actually really cool. That you can get a retainer and it just does that for you. That is actually amazing. Right. Moving on. And Bunny Girl. So I've gotten a lot of these. These here. The fabled copy. What are these actually used for? Do you know? Time-worn pages of sheet music. Saying it's crafting material, but what class makes or orchestra rolls? That's what I'm curious about. Because is it worth it just to sell them and get them out of my inventory, or actually keep them? Go up. Oh wow. Okay. Hey! I teleported while moving. Ha 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 ha. I broke the game. Oh, it doesn't keep me in auto run. That would be funny if I found a glitch that just kept me in auto run the whole time. I was one step away. Welcome back. I am come at what? Do you see this, Panda? Greetings, General. I am come at well, apparently that's I am come at Commander Kemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young people, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a new experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scion. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Oh, cool. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Who isn't? And just so, General, he proposed that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Veladna. Capture the place? That will not be easy. Will, however, be necessary if we are to ever push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garleans learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. Yeah. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Kemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied can wield a weapon. Pippin, Awan of Veladnia watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness. I would know this one. If there is no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Tarupin? By all means, if that is all, let us about all be. Whatever. Talk to. Over. Oh, right in front of my face. Conrad and General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. While this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end, what losses will suffer in the Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about his reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. Yeah. Nope, not worth it. No earrings are worth it. In Crimson it began. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Villadna. Thank you, by the way, for coming in and supporting the stream, Panda. I really do appreciate it. It really means a lot. Oh, Aether Current. I'll do it later. Off screen. Off stream. Nope, wrong one. There we go. I'm so glad I finally got the bow down. I believe that's bow down. The third AoE for Gunbreaker. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad. The AoE rotation. Excuse me. Excuse me. Well, the AoE rotation just seemed way too ineffective in Gunbreaker at the moment. So I'm glad I got something to add on to the AoE rotation. Although I'm having a lot of fun with Samurai. Oh my gosh, I'm actually getting the hang of Samurai. It's really interesting. I think Samurai is going to be my new main DPS class. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's so cool. I actually just picked up Rogue. I just picked up Rogue yesterday, I believe. Haven't picked it up and had to get off. But I picked it up to see what it's about, but from the looks of it, I don't know. It just feels like a samurai with extra steps in some way. It gets better. The rogue class. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I watched tutorials and like, hey, this is the proper rotation. Really? Are you really gonna make me go all the way around? It's right there. How far? Or just this big rock? Okay, it's just this big rock. I was about to say, if it had me go through everything again, just get over here, I was about to be mad. Taco angry. Stop it. Oh, stop it. Stop it. Away from me. Ah, crap. Alright, well, no way around this. Oh wait, is the Sam getting a new AoE move with Endwalker? You're kidding. Is Samurai the only one getting a new ability, or are pretty much all the classes getting extra ability? Alright, well, many cutscenes are about to be played. No, pretty much all of them are getting... Ooh, I gotta look up what Gunbreaker gets. I'm so curious about that. Alright, I'm gonna stop the music because apparently it just said there will be several cutscenes. I'm pretty sure all of them will have voices. So, movie night! Woo! Gosh, I hope they all have voices.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Ralga's Reach.
Really? Ah.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
So they knew.
Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
It's gotta be.
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Obviously. You're kidding me. There had to have been an inside man on this. Was it that guy that the guy that hates
Forward!
what's her name? Lies? The guy at the beginning that's like, you left the hometown. I wonder if he ratted everyone out.
You! Traitor! Kinslayer!
Oh,
You're no kin of mine!
no. Really? Is anything going to replace them, or are the stats on the belts just going to be mixed in with the other armor? The stats give a decent stat boost, I thought.
Meffred! He'll take you!
Damn! Get it. Fuck. Not him.
Well, well.
That's actually a pretty badass voice.
Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Don't kill her.
Seven hells! It's him! It's Xenos!
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty.
In the anime fight scene right there. Let's go. Nope, 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 nope. Don't touch her. Yeah!
Ah, a magical barrier. Alas. It
What?
will not save you.
Why?
How? Yashala!
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
There's no way Yashola's dead. There's no way.
Kryl!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught.
Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
There's no way she's
Our
fucking
place
dead.
is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
Yeah, seriously.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
Yashola can't be dead. If they killed her, I am gonna be pissed. They couldn't have. She has waifu plot armor. Oh. Don't. Kill them all!
Over now.
They killed the waifu! Oh, they are? That's good. That's going to be enjoyable. Thank you. All it took was one other attack. Okay, moving on. Oh. Was this guy just standing over here, stuck on the lamp? I think it was just stuck on the lamp.
For the glory of the flames!
Sure. Oh, auto targeting is. My targeting is targeting him, so let's kill him. Go. Oh. Oh. Ah, screw it. I'm gonna go on ahead. Oh. Get over here. You're mine.
Rebel scum!
Good. Good job, Alfie.
What took you so long? Alpha, no, I need your help.
She's still alive. On. They can't kill your
My
show.
lord, the prisoners!
See
Oh!
your men, Pylus.
Ah, he's still here.
As you command, my lord.
Are we fighting him next?
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Let's fight. This douche freaking attacked your shoulder and say, oh yeah, I'll just try and kill her. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Be gone.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, give me something to remember.
Yeah, this seems like an unwinnable battle. Yeah, I'm dealing like no damage at all. Ooh, gosh. Okay. Ouch. Oh. Yeah, this does not seem like a winnable battle at all. Oh, you can kill those. That's good to know. Oh gosh. Ow!
Don't stop now.
Ah! Nope. Actually. Ooh! Oh gosh, that was close. Definitely getting rid of that real quick. All right. Oh! Don't. Ow! Oh! I did what I could. I didn't die. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, that didn't go well. Uh-uh.
Pathetic.
Well then.
Seven hells.
Don't.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay, there has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
There's no way we could do anything against him.
You all right, lad? Aye, I do not doubt it.
Yeah, we'll kill him. He hurt the waifu. Screw the others. He hurt your shoulder. He must pay. Others are fine. Come on, she can't be dead.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on! Don't worry, it's going to be all right.
Shut the
Alphino,
fuck up.
Master Kemp is all yours.
Understood.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Hold her down.
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there with...
Give us a hand, would you, Lise? Of course. I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
Fuck. Well then, that happened. Did well. Save lives no matter what happens. Remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. An account. He's dead. It was already cold when I got to him. There was not I could. The charm must have been important. Dead. But now the Chocobo Keeper. He's fine. He's like my bird. My bird's fine. You could have done something. How could you? Freaking Chocobo Keepers. They're the truant. That would probably be a good time to attune to this Aetherite over here. I forgot about it. Oh. Hey, that's all of them. Cool. Well, this is gonna be sad. That isn't. Ifrid was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 malms, so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men to Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own. But that's exactly the kind of man who should have been lead. The kind of man who deserves to survive. Not an old fool who's all used up. No logic to it, Master Kemp, then there is. Who stands, who falls, in the heat of battle we can but do our best, as he did. Mefrid will be sorely missed, aye, but because of his sacrifice many now live who otherwise would not. and they need us now more than ever. They they do. Forgive me, I had high hopes for him, it's all. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell in our failure. As Alfie said, those who survived, who must think of now. The Reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. Dare not remain. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Oriens will need to be taken by Chocobo carriage. Good, I shall oversee preparations for the carriage. In the meantime, I would have you score the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicine for the desired treatment. I must ask you to seek it. I'm trying to help too. Oh, I see. In that case, you are free to search the barber and take that which you require. I would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. That's fine. There's this. This. How did they know? Like, there's something screwy going on. There had to been some type of double agent or spy. One of those two. Unless it was just that Foldo girl. I don't think so. Shelter and the others are safely strapped in. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on. You're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so thrilled that I can't make a trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. As you wish. Then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. Yep. Blue. Cool. Thanks for the XP. Haha. Speaking of belts. It's even. No, yeah, actually. It's actually worth it. Excuse me. Ah, been a long day. Although I haven't yawned too often, so it couldn't have been that long. Yeah, Panda, have you seen this part of this story? Like, did you already get through Stormblood? I'll turn the music back on. There we go. I love my glamour. It's so good.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
And my cat decided to make a hello for himself.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so.
My baby boy.
Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future.
Pain in the ass, though.
There is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see
Not you.
with that woman standing over him.
Master Kemp, please.
Well, we got 2 fur babies up on the desk.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
Yeah.
You mean the skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Crania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors. But they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
Then what was it all for?
Nargo?
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
We fight and we fight. Keep on fighting until we win. Take the fight to Doma. I have a feeling you're about to tell. Let's take the fight to him.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on 2 fronts?
Yeah.
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised, and I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild, and when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
Okay.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. and make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Baby boy.
We need, and we will give you something far better.
These cats are really annoying.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Al Amigo has suffered enough.
Sorry. Well, wife is home. She want to talk to me for a little bit. Let's continue on. Those earrings are actually really nice. Awesome stats, and the aesthetic is nice. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with this belt at least for now. It is an improvement. You still here, Panda? There we go. I love the home teleport. Makes life so much easier. How you can just home teleport and just go, pfft, I'm home. For free? Oh my gosh, yes. Alright. Where are you? You are by the adventures. Which I think is the aft castle, technically. Or it's Marauders Guild. Either way. Both of them should get me where I need to go. You know what? Hold on. Okay, that should be fine now. Oh, crap. Went way past Alfie. Here we go. Yeah, 63. Hey, level 63. Is there something I get for level 63 or is it later on? 64 is Heart of Light. Okay, so next level I get Heart of Light, which is the reduction. Moving on up. I'm definitely gonna have to do the Gunbreaker quest, so that way next level I believe the Heart of Light is also a quest required ability. So I need to get the level 63 one done ASAP. Maybe it isn't. I know one of them is a quest reward. Which one is? I have no idea. Is she in here? Oh no, she was back out. Oops. Minfilia. Why did you have to become a deity? What? What? Tell me to come in here, though. Uh-huh. I thought it told me to go in there. Oh, wait. Hold on. She is... lovely. Figure. Crap, I cannot stop yawning for the life of me. None of these really. Moving on. So let's see where Alf is by the earth. Toward the misery. Ooh. Wasn't that the ship we came in on? You started in Limsa Laminsa.
"12 be praised. Full sure was I that I had come too late."
Urianger, tell me you haven't come all this way just to see us off.
Nay, my lady. Ere you quit these shores for eastern climes, I wished to share some words of seeming import. Look ye where the sun doth rise. See crimson embers, darkening skies. Look ye where the sun doth fall. See azure lost amidst the squall.
Well, that sounds suitably foreboding. Another one of your prophecies, I presume?
Of far eastern origin, aye. It is mine earnest hope that this ancient wisdom may serve to guide you on your journey. For what dangers lie in wait for you upon those distant shores are yet beyond my knowing.
Oh, a parting gift befitting your roundabout ways. Thank you.
I have more than words for you, my lady.
Holy crap. That's fancy.
It's beautiful. Is it for me?
Though undeniably powerful, your ethereal blade taxeth you greatly in the wielding. Not so this rapier, which shall serve you just as well gainst all but the most formidable foe.
Impressive. It feels as though it's attuned to my ether. I shall treasure it.
Honored guests, say your farewells, for the moment of our parting draws nigh. A fair wind blows, and I mean to follow it.
It would seem our ship is set to sail. Pray give my regards to Thancred and the others. And take care.
Next town. Let's go. Seems too quiet. Okay, we actually got out there. Have tempted some to happen. Explosion, destruction. So, where are we going? Really? Into a whirlpool? Really?
fine day, is it not? Fair winds and following seas. The Misery is enjoying herself. Nevertheless, it would not do for you to spend the entirety of our voyage above deck. Let me show you to your quarters.
Yep, this is the ship we came in on. I thought so. I was like, I feel like we've been on the Misery before. It looks familiar. Yep, there's a ship we came in on when we first started in Limsa Laminsa as a Arcanist.
Is it supposed to do that?
Not under normal circumstances.
Yeah.
Captain, you need it on deck. Something queer's afoot. The winds died down, the waters went still, and all of a sudden, we were dragged off course.
Dragged? By what?
Can't rightly say, sir. But some of the lads are muttering about seeing things in the water. Things that shouldn't be there.
If you will excuse me. Actually, might I persuade you to join me? Loath though I am to admit it, I have a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. What the? That's weird. Was that snow? No, that's not snow. What is it? That Aether? Odd. Most odd. Well, do you have any idea what's going on? No, as Man said, despite the absence of wind and current, the Misery is somehow being pulled off course. Well, why not fire up the cerulean engines you have hidden below? An excellent suggestion based on knowledge you should not have. Alas, our engines appear to be malfunctioning for reasons that escape my engineers at present. I'm telling you, Captain, it's them. Things the lads saw. What? Things. I don't suppose I could convince you to attempt something more descriptive. An adjective, for example. Sea wolf superstitions and fairy tales, not more. But if you must know, the things which he is to name are souls of deceased women said to sirens. Freaking sirens. Don't. No. Stop it. Yes, indeed. If it is neither the sea nor the weather which is responsible, then it's probably a predatory entity of some sort, perhaps a siren or some such. For all we know, it could be a fellow spice trader employing magics to seize and plunder passing vassals. Regardless, we have but one recourse: to let the current take us where it will and deal with whatever we find there. Yeah, that's all we can do. It is what it is. Well, I assure you the feeling is not mutual. Once we arrive at our destination, be it a vessel or an island or anything else, Lies and I will remain with the ship to defend it in case of attack. Miku, I believe you would be ideal choice to venture forth and deal with the cause of our trouble. Haha, let's kill shit. Ha ha ha. Settled. I know not what awaits us, but it will rue the day it reeled us in. Well said. Well said. Oh! Siren song. Ooh! Is a dungeon. Oh! What gear can you get from the Siren song? I'm curious. Siren Song C. Okay. Final Fantasy Week. Item level 240. I'm good. What are the rewards you can? Alright, so you can actually get 260 gear. Oh, crap. Okay. That changes things. They actually give you good equipment. That actually looks pretty cool. Yeah, 260 gear. Holy crap. That's actually really good. That is definitely an improvement. Oh, you also get a minion. Giddo. It's a turtle. He's a baby turtle. Aww, I want the turtle. And the rest is just good gear. Wow. Well, I know what I'm doing. What does this look like? Ghost Spark. That's it? Not that impressive of gear. It doesn't really look good. Does any of the gear look good? Hold on. What about the healing vest? I mean, it looks okay. Not really that impressive. What about the aiming? Eh? Not very much difference than that and the gear I have on now. Yeah. I mean, good stats. I mean, 5 extra item level out. That doesn't sound too bad. The Siren Song Sea. Ooh. Don't know where. Ew. Oh gosh. Hey. Oh. Oh, look at that guy. Ew. Actually, that is pretty terrifying. Ow. Excuse me. Cool. Hey. Agreed, both of them white. Not like it hurt. Plus, all we have is Dancer and a no mate, no caster, so. Wow, that's a lot of gear. There we go. Oh, there's a scholar hero healer. That makes sense. That's why I almost died a couple times. No offense to healer mains, but There we go. All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Wow, there are a lot of damage and broken ships here. Oh, wow. Holy moly. Holy crap, dude. There's so much gear just... Holy crap. Ugh. There we go. Hey. Is there anything up there? Nope. Okay. The governor. Oh gosh. No, thank you. Please don't. I really wish I had samurai. Oh wow, I just crit healed on Brutal Shell. That's actually really cool. Wow, that did like nothing. Love to see the boss incompetent in some ways. What? Okay. Freaking Dragoon took aggro there for a moment. How? There we go. Thank you. Actually, something that I need. Ay, 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 ay. Hey, I'm the dance partner. Oh, I really can't wait until I get the cartridge AoE. Oh, that's gonna be so nice. There we go. Well, that's one way to use. There we go. Wow, this is dropping a lot of gear. Like, a lot of gear. It is nice. There we go. I really need to start working on my gunbreaker opener. I worked on my samurai one pretty well the other day, and I have that pretty much muscle memory. I haven't touched the gunbreaker because I was so focused on samurai. Ow. Ooh, I'm seduced. Really? Well then. Oh, I could have been. Oh, I see. Those ones you can interrupt because they're red outline. I was wondering what my. Oh crap! I actually interrupted something successfully for once. Cool. Here? Nope. The big FU mini boss. Alright. See the cutscene. Oh! Uh-huh. Ready? Go. Let's go! No! Don't step in those! Okay, I learned the hard way. Do not step in those. None of the abilities were interruptible, as far as I know. No, see? Not interruptible. Alright. Almost so far. She's almost dead. Not too difficult. Hey, did it. First try, not too shabby. Cool. Sure, I'll grade on both. Why not? Oh, I got the black mage weapon. Never gonna use it, but cool. Alright. Story. Let's go. Oh. I don't like that shirt. Can I now? Yeah. Apply. Good. Nope. 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 Hey. Sweet. Now we're getting somewhere. Awesome. Ooh, these aetheryte shards look really nice. Holy crap. You know, fancy up in here. So is this the main clan? You must meet the following conditions to undertake the Kugane side quest. 1-star veteran clan hunt. Ah. Independent repairman, obviously. I know what that's for. Looks like we have some content up there. Oh! Cool. I kinda want to look around. Alright. Really? In order to undertake this quest, you must be a disciple of the Hander Land 16. Yeah. Well, I don't want to do your quest anyways. Oh, shoot. This. Hey, Kugane. Aetherite Plaza. Tenkanto. Pier 2. Oh gosh! There are a lot of Aetherites around here. Alright, hold on. Zoop. A material supplier, culinarian, armor. Okay, let's see. War gear. $265. So does that mean the weapon is also more powerful? Uh, yeah, it is. All right. And then at 64. Wow. Level 70 is 385. Wow. I'm curious about some. Well, okay, you know what? Where's the market? Oh. Here he is. I'll definitely have to look around here and find a couple things. All the Aetherites, the market board, and figure out what the heck kind of gear is better and if I can buy it for cheaper. That would be amazing. Absolutely, the bracelet. Yeah, those are used. I could have gotten that one. Oh well. Ooh. You know, fancy, I see. Oh. Interesting. Alpha Node sketch at any time during this quest. Wait, on. Key item. Boop. Cool. Okay, so I'm looking for those two. Oh gosh. I mean, this place isn't too confusing. Oh, you can actually get to the lower decks from here. Ah, crap. Freaking A, man. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have to go up here. Right? I guess. Yes. Maybe. Gosh, it's gonna take a while, isn't it? Okay. You get across. Oh, this bridge. Okay. Wow, he's way over there, isn't he? I could have been getting the Aetherites, but I did not think about it. Oops. But I'll get at least some of them now. Since we're already heading that way. Might as well. Oh, crap. That's why there's no music playing. I accidentally closed out YouTube. Ah, crap. Oh, well. I'll be ending the stream here soon anyways, so. Really? Why would you take me way over here? I hate these quests. I know this quest is here for, hey, look around the new town you're in. Yay. But it is pretty annoying if I may say so. Oh, crap. That's where we came in. Actually. Hey. Cool. That worked out. Oh. I gotta go out. Right? What? Huh? Ah, over here. Okay. Here from here. Ay, 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 ay. This is confusing. This whole place is a freaking maze. Oh, wait. Nope. Down there. Got it. What, do I just have to keep on going down the pier? Or that's the only one. Lovely. Alright. Next up, you over here. And then there's gotta be one. Oh, he must be over there. Back across, right? Back. Up here. Back across. But then isn't that way blocked? I need to get up to the second level of that. Go across. Okay. So here's the second level. So here's the second level. We're good. Found a way. He must be over there. I see some people there. Ooh, this looks promising. Hey. I knew this way looked promising. And with screw it. I'm not playing this game. Screw it. Teleport. Let's go. All right. Now then. Shirubami. Dream of Shirogane. I might just have to look up some of these unlocks. Really? That's it? Ooh. Oh. Is the catfish. All right. So with that, I think I'm going to call it a night. Thank you so much for coming out. Whoever's still here, thank you so much for the support. And I hope you guys have a good night. Just so you know, we have the stream tomorrow and Friday. So that's going to be going on. And because I have tomorrow off before the stream, I'll do some level grinding for Samurai and a couple of them of my other classes. Hopefully get them up to like level 60 around. 60, 61, so I can start doing MSQ on them, maybe? Probably not, but I'm gonna at least get them up to level 60, maybe get used to them. And then we'll continue on the Gunbreaker, because I'm really enjoying the Gunbreaker. I love tank. It's good DPS even for a tank. I'm surprised. So that's what the plan is for tomorrow. And Friday, we'll see how it goes. We'll see how far we get in the quest. We may just hit level, what, 65, 66? Which means I'll probably unlock more dungeons. And once I hit probably level 70, I plan on at least farming a little bit for like the good level 70 gear. And then we're actually getting far in the story. I'm not sure how exactly far into Shadow's Blood we are, but we're at level 61 quest, so we still got a long way to go. We do. I'm not sugarcoating. Still got a long, long way to go. But it's been amazing. I love this game. The story is phenomenal. I cannot compliment it enough. Thank you for coming out, and I will see you tomorrow.